Pro-Palestinian rallies popping up on the streets and on college campuses across the U.S. Who's behind them? NTD's Cindy Drew-Kier spoke with an expert on Islamic terrorism, Asra Nomani, to take a deep dive.
Investigative journalist and author Asra Nomani tells NTD that behind the pro-Palestinian protests in America is a multi-million-dollar orchestrated campaign.
Muslim organizations that have now embedded themselves in the West, and they are the ones unleashing these protesters against Israel and Jews onto the streets and into the campuses. What we have is a multi-million-dollar orchestrated campaign, and I'm speaking to you from the trenches of those efforts in the streets.
Nomani shows NTD posters she picked up following a pro-Palestinian rally last Saturday.
And you get the signs, from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. But what was the chant that they said in Arabic? Philistine al-Arabiya, which means Palestine is Arab, from the river to the sea. So they have code. And who organized this one? The Islamist groups, U.S. Palestinian Community Network, one of the many Islamist groups that believe in political Islam. And who have they aligned with then? This is what's so critical. You have to see the fine print, as you know, as a journalist. Stand with Palestine, end the occupation, right? They use these big words. Who is it that sponsored this? The Party for Socialism and Liberation. Socialism and liberation. That's the far left. And who are they? Multi-million-dollar global networks that are trying to infuse the socialist far left agenda into our nations. They are aligned then. Look at this one. We're going to break the fourth wall here. Workers' World Party, the far left communist organization.
Nomani calls the protesters a woke army against America, the West, and Israel, unleashed by a multi-million-dollar network of organizations.
This ideology that has infused our schools. And what they have done is they are using the talking points of the oppression matrix, the privilege bingo that our poor children have had to experience in our school systems, so that now it's an upside-down world in which Jews are the occupiers, the colonists, and the aggressors, and there's no mention of them as victims, as happened in the October 7th attacks.
You can watch the full interview with Nomani on NTD's International Reporters Roundtable, a deep dive into global news with a panel of dedicated journalists and experts from around the world, on Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.